Hey everyone, and welcome to an insight to streaming. This will be an insight from the perspective of a small streamer. Although small, I can relate to over 2 years of full-time streaming on Mixer. Now let's get into how I started streaming on Mixer since late 2017. Early Mixer days. I started streaming as a one-time thing as my friends from across the world wanted to watch me play Alien Isolation. Watch me play is a nice way to put it. In reality, they just wanted to see me get really scared. After my very first stream, I was filled with this feeling of joy and happiness about how I just entertained people for a few hours, and I wanted to feel this again. As I continued to stream Alien Isolation, new random viewers would enter my stream saying hello and interacting with my chat. This feeling was bizarre, to say the least. By the time I'd finished the game, I was left with only the 2 new random viewers left watching me. Feeling proud that I finished this brilliant and horrifying game on hard no less, my 2 random viewers thanked me for taking the time to do so and give them something to do for those few late night hours, and feeling of appreciation was overwhelming. I started to crave this feeling more and more. Now we come to why I started streaming full time. On Christmas Eve 2017, I had to move home due to financial difficulties. I was in a bad place mentally and struggling with college. Now we all know that Christmas Eve feels like the longest night of our lives, as we are so excited to get up and enjoy Christmas Day with our friends, our family. Okay, come on, we all know it's about the presents. So I decided, hey, I just bought Resident Evil 7, why not share it with others as I play it through for the first time? As typical for most just starting streamers, no one was watching and I thought, I'm wasting my time. Something told me though, just keep going for another 30 minutes. Within that 30 minutes, 5 people joined my chat and began a conversation about the game. Now, if you've ever streamed from your console, aka your Xbox, you might remember the small box in your TV, the little chat screen, and it's so hard to read when it's actually moving pretty quickly. This was strange for me as I wasn't used to so many people talking at the same time, and one viewer told me I can read my chat from my phone. This made things so much easier and allowed me to interact with everyone in the chat. Before I knew it was about 27 people watching me play this game. We're all having a great time, laughing and joking, getting scared together. It's something I'll never forget. After 4 hours though, I needed to go to bed, as of course it is Christmas Eve. But we all wished each other happy holidays, and I ended my stream. Finishing this stream, I felt so good about myself, and I couldn't wait to get back at it after Christmas Day. Now, of course, over here in the UK, we call the day after Christmas Day Boxing Day. So, of course, on Boxing Day, I went back live with more Resident Evil 7. And expecting all these new people to come back and join me to finish this game. This was the first look into the actual reality of streaming. After streaming for 6 hours, no one had to return to my stream, and I was left playing the game alone and feeling like absolute dirt. It was horrible. To me, I kept asking myself, was it something I did? Was it something I said? I didn't know. The following day, my partner Willow joined me and watched me play the game while I streamed. And she kept me going as we laughed and joked about the game, what was happening. This allowed me though to keep the stream fun and not worry as much anymore about who was actually watching the stream. After this, I streamed a few more games, but to 0 to 2 viewers, and they would only be there to say hello, and then they'd leave. This made me feel low, and that maybe it was just a lucky streak I was on, with people actually finding the stream. I decided to stop streaming for a couple of months and get myself a new place to live, sort myself out, and focus on my college exams. How I actually began full-time streaming. I began streaming different horror games 3 to 4 days a week with my partner Willow Wolf by my side, mostly every weeknight. Games such as Everyone Wants to Play, Hello Neighbor, and Alien Isolation, but this time, I played it on Nightmare difficulty, just to get the extra challenge. But alongside me, Willow was actually lost a bet to me, so she would have to also stream Alien Isolation on hard. Of course, we did this with 0 to maybe 2 viewers, if we got lucky over time, and this went on for about 2 months. I began to feel like we were just wasting our time, and it slowly stopped being fun for both of us. This is until I decided to switch up games that I was playing. This decision began to bear fruit pretty quickly. I decided to play Need for Speed Payback, and before we knew it, I had 3 new people come into the stream regularly and hang out with us every single time we went live. Now at this time, we felt amazing. Having people actually interested in what we had to say and what we were doing on a daily basis, and actually wanted to hang out with not just myself, but my partner as well. It just felt so good. Throughout this time, though, Willow decided that it should be the main focus that I stay as the streamer, whereas in the background, she wanted to learn more about how to actually mod my channel, and of course protect us from, well, we all know them very well, those dreaded trolls. Willow, though, finding her feet as a moderator on Mixer and the community slowly growing weekly with new followers and new regular viewers, I feel like this is it. This is what I want to do. We offer donations all the time by our viewers, but didn't have a PayPal set up yet. We didn't know how to do it. And yet we were just more than happy just to keep streaming to entertain people. It wasn't about the money. It's never about the money. We were just so elated that people actually wanted to hang out with us and play games with us, you know? But of course, even at that time, I was just craving that feeling of appreciation again from my viewers, rather than any kind of monetary gain. Thank you for listening to part 1 of an insight into streaming. In the next part, we'll delve into what actually went wrong in our very early days of streaming and how our community turned very toxic very fast. But also, on a better note, how we managed to turn it around. Now don't forget guys, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, where my schedule and what games I do play all posted on my Twitch channel. And of course guys, the links to my socials will all be in the description below. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I hope this helps out in some way and that people feel a little bit better hearing this insight into streaming from the Psychotic One. And guys, I'll catch you in the next one.